the difference between storing your files or documents in Microsoft Teams versus storing them in Microsoft SharePoint? Let me tell you the punchline straight up. Absolutely nothing. Your files in Teams are already in SharePoint. They are one and the same thing. Let me explain. When you create a new team in Microsoft Teams, a number of things are created in the back end in the Microsoft world. And one of those things is a SharePoint site. And one of the things that you get on a SharePoint site is a file storage area. Let me show you. I've got the Microsoft Teams app open in the Windows environment, and on the left-hand side you can see that I've got a number of teams. So here's the HR team, and it has a few channels within it, general, employee relationships and so forth. I've got the ICT team with a number of channels, but underneath that I've got the marketing team, and we've got a number of channels there. If I go and have a look at the product channel, every channel has a number of options, a number of tabs across the top, but they all have a Files tab. And you can see that there's one loading document in the Files area for my product channel. If I go to the General channel and click on Files, you can see that there's a lot more folders and documents in here. Let me go to this particular folder, and there's a lot of files in there. Now, the relationship with SharePoint is a little bit obvious. If you have a look on the top right hand corner, there it says Open in SharePoint. Let's click that. And there we are in SharePoint looking at the same files. Let's put both products up on the screen so it's easier to compare. SharePoint in Chrome on the left, and there is Teams on the right. Same files. Let me go back to that general level with the folder on the left, same on the right. Let's go up one more level in SharePoint, and you can see all of the different teams that are in the marketing team, and you can see those there as well. In SharePoint, next to the name up the top there, you've got this little logo for Microsoft Teams, and that indicates that this SharePoint site was created using Microsoft Teams. A SharePoint site that was purely created in SharePoint won't have that. Now, why would you store your documents within the Files area of a team? It just makes sense to keep everything together. If you've got your marketing team here and you've got some documents related to social media channels, then it makes sense that you store your documents within that channel in Teams. But rest assured, all the features that you have from storing documents in SharePoint sites are still there. The ability to sync your documents down onto your computer, or to be able to access your documents from your mobile phone while you're on the run. I use the OneDrive app on my Apple iPhone. It's all still there. Thanks so much for watching. I've got 3 courses that might also interest you. My flagship course, Working Together Utilizing Microsoft Teams. Yes, it's all about Teams, and we do cover running a meeting in appropriate detail, but we also look at all the other great tools that Microsoft Teams has. The heart of this course, though, is getting your team to work better together. And there's projects in the course to help you find solutions for your team. Now, if you just need to be an expert in Teams meetings, then I've taken the meeting portion out of that first course and put it into a course all by itself. Using the virtual space for presentations, for training, for coaching, for meetings, can be such a different world to face-to-face version of these. I've had the privilege of working with Fran Berry. We've been putting together a course to help you with this. Dynamic presentations in the virtual space. You will be challenged to rethink how you're currently working in this virtual space in a good way. Lots of great ideas and practical steps to keep people engaged from the other side of the camera and the screen. Head over to the Palm Tree Learning website for more information on each of these courses.